How are you lovely people doing today? My name is John and welcome to a wonderful, beautiful, and fantastic episode of the Zombie Storyline Q&A Quickie. In this series, I take your questions about the zombie storyline and I answer them. Whether it be a big, a small, or a simple question, I'm more than happy to answer it. So go ahead, leave your questions down below. Maybe I'll see it and hey, maybe I'll answer it. You may even be in the next episode. Now, today's episode is going to be a quickie episode, which means rather than take multiple questions and answer them, what I do is I take one question and I thoroughly and fully explore this question. I answer it to its possible limits. So that's how the quickie episodes work. If you want, there are two ways you can submit your questions. The first way is to tweet me at JohnnyJ25. I'm always checking my Twitter, and it's one of the best ways to get in touch with me. Another thing you can do is leave them down in the comments below. I go through all the comments, and I guarantee your question will get seen. Without further ado, though, let's begin. So the other day, Psychotic sent me this image right here, and he wrote, "Card kind of seems Illuminati-esque. Is it Group 9 through 5 related with the Illuminati? And remember the Ascension TVs?" So, if you don't know, this is part of the promotional material for Black Ops 3 Zombies. If you pre-order the game from GameStop, you will receive a poster, and this image will be on one of the faces of the poster. Now, let me explain what's going on with this image. We have a zombie who's holding a card. Now, that zombie is wearing a suit. You'll notice he has a white suit on, and you can see just barely the outline of a tie in front of him. What's interesting, though, is the card. The card has a symbol that we don't exactly recognize. We have this little thing in the middle that almost looks like an eye, and we see a very faded outline of a triangle. Now, many people look at this and they say Illuminati, eye within a triangle. That is their symbol. We've seen it thrown about in the zombie storyline. As Psychotic mentioned, it's on the Ascension TVs. However, I'm going to provide a different perspective. Now, this one is coming from some leaked information, and we can never confirm leaked information is correct. However, this source, and I'll have a link to it down below, has been fairly credible. He has made multiple leaks over the past couple weeks, and many of which have actually come true. So he seemed like a fairly reliable source. I know my buddy JC has gone to bat for him. We've discussed this before if you guys saw my previous stream. So this guy seems to be pretty reliable. Now, I should note I'm entering some dangerous territory bringing up these leaks. Hell, this video might even get removed for mentioning it, but we'll see how it goes. So the thing we learned about this leaked information is that it's a completely different story from the rest of the zombie storyline. It's actually an alternate ending to Origin, so it doesn't really have any resemblance to anything that happened from Nocturne and Toten all the way up into Buried, including Mob of the Dead, Exo Zombies, and probably the Origins ending as we know it now. This is completely new. It's set in a world where there is a new company working with Element 115, and this logo that we saw on the card is supposedly the logo of that company. Now, these guys were doing work with Element 115, and they were trying to create the next stage in human evolution, and what happened was they created these zombies. Now, the person that you're looking at in the poster is supposedly Alex Hudson from the Black Ops 1 and 2 campaign. Now, he's a zombie, but he's also not a zombie. These are zombies with incredible artificial intelligence. They don't think like regular zombies. They're functioning, but they're also zombies. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm not even sure exactly how to wrap my head around it. But the thought is that these guys are a company that was doing work with Element 115, and things got a little bit out of control. They created the zombies, and you'll notice at the top of the poster it says, "Only the curse survived." And this is a reference to, I guess, the next stage in human evolution they were referring to. The curse being those who had this new zombie modification, as if maybe the next thing, the best thing for us, is to become a zombie. And I guess our characters, our survivors, are trying to fight this. We don't exactly know. This is just coming from leaks, and once again, we can never really truly confirm these leaks are true until the game comes out, and for all I know, they could be wrong. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But to answer your question, it probably is not the Illuminati, and it probably does not pertain to Group 9 through 5. Now, maybe because it's an alternate ending to Origins, their work, this company's work, was inspired by Group 9 through 5, but it's hard to say for sure. Anyway, that's about it for this week's episode of the Zombie Storyline Q&A. If you enjoyed the video, maybe give it a like, possibly subscribe. There are two ways you can submit your questions. The first way is to tweet me at JohnnyJ25 or to leave them down in the comments below. Either way, your question will get seen. If you want, you can also tell me in the comments below what kind of joke do you think JC Backfire will make. Have a great day and bye.